You know, peeps, scary or not, sharks are pretty awesome and amazing animals. I agree. Well, I took a short little walk over to Penguin Encounter to hear about some of the birds that live there. Around 240 of them call that place home. Yeah, it's a whole freezing flock of them. And the people there do their best to make sure that those birds have everything that they need, from food to water and air temperature, and of course, making sure that they have plenty of fresh, clean snow every day.
Alright, so today we're just going to talk to you guys a little bit about penguins here, kind of what it means to be a penguin keeper, and how we care for these lovely animals.
This is basically a giant freezer, which is like a slice of Antarctica. It's 50 feet by 100 feet with 148,000 gallons of cold ocean ice salt water inside of our pool here, which actually extends below me towards the back of the exhibit. Inside this exhibit, there are approximately 240 penguins, which comprise 5 different species. Real quick, we have the king penguin right over here, which is the largest species we have in our collection, and the second largest in the world. Next to them is a gentoo right over here on the swim step. You'll see a bird with what looks like white earmuffs on top of their head. That's the 3rd largest penguin in the world. Next to me over here is the Adelie. Adelis are your prototypical black and white penguin. This is a chin strap right over here. Looks just like the Adelie, about the same size, but has a white face and a black stripe under the bill, which looks like it's holding a hat on, hence the name chin strap. And the last species I have not pointed out yet is a macaroni. We have quite a few of them over here where these 2 keepers are getting ready to go in the water. We also have 2 species at SeaWorld which are found outside. Directly in front we have the Magellanic penguins, which are found in South America. And then we also have Humboldt penguins, which are next to our dolphins at Dolphin Point underneath the Sky Tower. And those birds are also found in South America off the coast of Peru. Right now it's actually, let's see, summer in here because it's winter out there. And so inside of here, the way that you know it's summer is not by the temperature, it's actually by the lighting schedule. That simply means that in the summer, days are longer, and on Antarctica, the continent, this time of year, the sun does not go below the horizon. So it's actually light 24 hours a day. The same is true inside of here. The flip side of that is that during San Diego's summer, it's winter inside of here, and it's dark 24 hours a day. I'm standing on a cement shelf, but on top of that are several inches of fresh snow that we blew today. The way that we clean our exhibit is we bring in fire hoses and we thaw out a good portion of the snow that was blown the day before, and that goes to sewer through drains. Then we disinfect and we blow brand new snow out here through a pressurized system, but it is a really important part of our day because it provides a new, safe, and clean substrate for our animals. They love it, they bathe in it, they eat that snow when it comes out. If you guys look to your right-hand side, you're going to see a couple of keepers actually in our water on the ledge cleaning our windows. We do that several times a day so that you guys have a better look. Penguins are extremely social animals, and they do a lot of communication. They're also predators in a very vast ocean where the placement and densities of those food items are going to be constantly changing. Seabirds tend to live often decades, maybe 10 to 20 years. Penguins in natural habitat, 10 to 15 years is a pretty good long lifespan. Here at SeaWorld though, it's really easy. And so we take extremely good care of them. We tend to double the lifespans of many of the animals that are in our care. This is true for most reputable zoological institutions. So we have penguins inside here that are easily into their 20s. Some of our oldest penguins are our macaronis that are in their 30s up to maybe 35. And then our king penguins might be into their 40s. Possibly they have a lifespan into their 50s. So natural habitat 10 to 15 years, our care 20 to 30, maybe 40 to 50.
I always enjoy a visit with the penguins, and that's a pretty ingenious habitat that they have there. I think it makes all those birds feel very much at home. I mean, some of them have been living there since the 1980s. Yeah, me too, but the penguins love it. Anyway, after my visit with them, I headed over to the opposite side of the park, to the Gondola of Love, or the Bayside Skyride, as some people prefer to call it, to take a little trip over to the Hubbs Research Institute on the other side of the water.
These are sea cucumbers, yes. The big ones are collected from the wild, and so scientists use them to spawn the babies. And so there's one baby in this tank, and then the really small one is isolated. And then these are some baby halibut.
And sustainable seafood is a lot of how do we grow these animals, like fish and sea cucumbers, and then how do we integrate all of them together. So we integrate the fish with the sea cucumbers or scallops and seafood.
I can see the petri dish in there, but it's super small.
Yeah. The closer you get, the more you'll see probably, but it's always so hard because it just gets shakier and shakier.
And what's down inside there?
So these are rotifers.
Rotifers.
They are just like a very tiny little organism that's swimming around, and we feed them to our fish during the first week of their life. It's them to go look for something that's moving to catch as prey, and that makes sure that they start feeding, and then we transition them to a slightly larger live organism, which are basically sea monkeys, and then from there they transition onto a pellet diet.
So they're looking at spawning methods and more strategies. They've released a lot of halibut, I think almost 5,000.
And then what we're working towards is kind of like the 23andMe of sea bass, where then we could, if one of our fish that we release in the ocean then spawns, could we recognize its offspring to see like maybe we're affecting multiple generations of the fish, because then people don't have to send us like dead fish heads. So we obviously, if we were doing the head collection method, we'd get no information back, but with the fin clip they can still take that little clip from a fish, put the fish back in the ocean, and the fish is totally fine. It's kind of like pulling off a fingernail or something, which hopefully, and then also I believe like the science of that is quite a bit more precise than finding one of these tags inside of there is really hard. So it's quite the process to try and find the tags, which is why I think the genetics will be hopefully a lot easier of a way when big charters come in and bring fish in. Some of the aides will be out there to like make sure nobody went over on their limits and stuff like that. They've started having the wands with them so they can like check some of the sea bass heads right then and there.
Peebs, you don't know how thrilled I was to be able to visit the Hubbs Institute and talk to some of the people there. Yeah, well, you have wings and are a bird. Normally I'd have to work at the Institute to be able to go there. Or eat there when it was a restaurant years ago. Well, just as long as you're not eating the sea cucumbers. They're endangered, remember? Oh, Peebs, you're such a character.
Hey there, park fans. Do you enjoy wearing t-shirts? Are you fond of drinking from mugs? Do you like drinking from a mug while wearing a t-shirt? And maybe a hat? And why am I talking with this southern accent? Well, park it right here at the brand new Park Merch Shop, where I've stocked the shelves with some of my very favorite items. Oh, come on. You can edit that out, right? Just take a look at these awesome logo t-shirts. They're the same kind you see in the videos, with the Let's Go to the Park logo right there front and center. And check out these hashtag t-shirts in multiple colors that let people know that they should either roll with it or deal with it. Just point to the t-shirt to resolve a variety of social interactions. To complete the look, I have these cool snapback caps with the Let's Go to the Park logo embroidered right into the cap. My one-size-fits-all caps come in 100% cotton and fiber blend options, so you can choose your own adventure. And if you're a fan of consuming beverages from glass or ceramic drinkware, check out this glass sticker mug, laser etched with the same design as the sticker you can only get if you meet Benji in person. Or this great logo mug, which is available in 11 and 15 ounce sizes to accommodate a wide range of beverages. Please hydrate responsibly. So come on down to parkmerchshop.com. We're conveniently located next to the Digital Avenue exit in beautiful downtown Bitmap City on the Internet Superhighway and open 24 hours a day.